with all our heart. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miriam. Thank you to all our industry partners. We really, really appreciate your collaboration, your support. And if you're not yet working with that, if you are a pharmaceutical company, please reach out so we can see. We want to work with everybody. So please reach out. And now I think we're at time and there are no questions. So I'm going to give it back to Kasey and Jessica for conclusion.
Great. I'll go ahead and get us started and then let Kasey add any additional remarks at the end. So I just want to start by thanking the Cure Mito Foundation. It's been great fun working with you, Sophia and Kasey, on organizing the event today. I want to thank Karen Smith, who is a member of my lab that's really been behind the scenes, helping make sure things go smoothly today. And then thank all of the sponsors for today's event and activities, all the speakers and moderators for taking the time to really put together really fantastic talks highlighting the science, the current state of clinical management, different options from physical therapy to speech therapy to cannabis for the management of mitochondrial disease. And then to all of you in industry who are developing new drugs. And we thank you for paying attention to the entire community and including the community within all of the decision making that's going on. And then all of the tools and resources that are being built, including the Cure Mito Foundation's patient registry. And then also we'd like to thank all of the patients and families and caregivers that are participating in the research. None of this would happen without all of you as well. And all of you who attended today, thank you for participating in today's symposium. I'll just go over a couple of the key themes that I think emerged in today's conversation and discussion. The mitochondrial genetics field, as many of you are very aware, has been lacking for a long time in the tools that are needed to understand this devastating disease. And that's really been a barrier in coming up with therapeutics for the treatment and management of the disease. And I think today we heard from a lot of speakers talking about new tools that are in development or already available that are really going to advance our understanding of this disease and to identify new therapies and work towards a cure. I'll just highlight a couple of the innovations that were discussed today, including the adeno-associated viruses for gene therapy that are moving through safety and showing efficacy, and now we're in clinical trials. It's really exciting to see that coming to fruition. The models that are being developed to study mitochondrial genetics, ranging from yeast models to rodents and dogs, to new cell models, including the stem cells and organoids that are being used. The gene-based editors that have been developed to edit not just the nuclear genome, but also the mitochondrial genome. I think that's something we've all been looking for a really long time, and it's exciting to see them in development. And then all of the databases that have been developed, including some of the databases to help facilitate the identification of the causal variants that to really bring faster diagnosis to the forefront. And then the Cure Mito patient registry, which is really going to help connect the entire community and really enhance and facilitate clinical trials. And then all of the physicians that have worked towards developing a common language and standardized the mitochondrial disease management and making best practices out there that really will help empower the members of the community, not just the clinicians, the genetic therapists, and all of those in the clinical community, but also help patients and their caregivers advocate for the care that they need. And then I think all of these tools and resources that have been put together would be nothing without what all of these tools and resources really serve to empower the entire community and bring us all together. And I think for me, that was one of the biggest takeaways of today's symposium is the collaborative nature across all aspects of the community, whether it be the clinicians, the scientists, the pharma industry, the FDA, the foundation, the patients, the families. It's really a collaborative effort, and we're all working towards a common goal, and that's ultimately to come up with a cure for this devastating diseases. And with that, I'll turn it to Kasey for any final remarks.
Thank you so much. I want to thank you, Dr. Fetterman, and also Karen for their ICAMP or at ICAMP for co-hosting this conference with Cure Mito. We appreciate it, and thank you so much. And thank you for the wonderful overview of all of our talks today. Just quickly, I would like to thank PTC, SAIL, Sumptuous Data Sciences, and also the Society for the Study of Inborn Errors of Metabolism for sponsoring today's conference. Thank you to our wonderful speakers, our winners of the Color for Mito contest, Peyton, Kensley, and Sabrina. We will be contacting you with details on your prizes. So thank you to all who entered. And I just want to remind everybody, we do have, this being World Mitochondrial Disease Awareness Week, we have a $25,000 match. So we have the potential to unlock $50,000 for Leigh syndrome research. You can find out about how to donate on Facebook, on our Facebook page. So once again, thank you so much, and until next year. Thanks, everybody.